Wait, what are you doing now?
You're still way more protruded.
Okay. Next up, we have an arch tape job. So the arch is the bottom of your foot. The reason we do this tape job would be they typically have some sort of plantar fasciitis going on, which that's what this tissue is in their arch, and they'll have pain just in this soft area of their foot, or like right by their heel. And a lot of times it's with people with flat feet is who will get this type of injury. And what we're doing with the tape job is helping to basically pull these two parts of their foot together to create an arch for them. It's a very odd feeling if you've never felt it. But here we go. You need stretchy white. You will need 1.5 inch white tape. And yeah, that's about it. Don't need to spray. So we need an anchor at the top, just wrap it around the top of their foot. If you want to be nice, if you're doing it for your athlete and they're susceptible to getting blisters, you can put a heel and lace pad like on the bottom of their foot here to help protect in that spot, because there's no pre-wrap with this tape job. I need 1 inch, and we don't have any, so I'm going to create some with the 2 inch. Okay. So, our goal here, I do a combination of what's called a teardrop or an X arch tape job. Your landing points are the bones of the foot. So the metatarsals here that create like the literal long bones of the foot, you're looking for the heads of those metatarsals, and those are your landing points of where you're starting and where you're ending. So it goes in numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So our first strip, we're starting on number 1. You're gonna wrap around the bottom of the foot and around the back of the heel there, and you're gonna end on 1. Next, we'll do 2 to 2. Next, we'll do 3 to 3. And kind of see how it looks like a teardrop. Now, I don't like 5 to 5 or 4 to 4, so this is where I'll switch over and do an X arch, where I'll start at 1 and go to 5. So it creates an X more than a teardrop. And then I'll do a 1 to 4. So you're landing on, each of these strips is landing on one of those heads of the metatarsals there. So now we just need to button it up. So we start from the bottom, work our way to the top. So I'm gonna aim for about that point. You still want them to have their heel exposed, so you don't need to start too low. But all we're doing is just putting a strip here, kind of like a horseshoe, but on the bottom of the foot, just overlapping halfway, working all the way up. You wanna push straight up on their arch while you're doing it. And this last one, you don't need to push as hard. We're really just trying to cover those tape ends. You may need to like angle it a little bit, kind of like a rainbow, because you don't want to tape over their toe. You want to keep it below that. Now we have all these tape ends we got to worry about. So what we'll do is just do a loose piece of tape, starting at the top on the inside, and just taping it down, going around the back of the heel, and around this side of the foot, and tearing that, right at the end there, patting that down, and then I'll typically use the stretchy white again to finish off, same way I started, just wrapping around the top of the foot, and just ending it there. It's an arch.